Hello ladies, I'm Carla, I'm the founder of the Feminine Energy. I hope you're having a nice day, wherever you are in the world, if it's morning or afternoon, good evening. Here it's good afternoon. So I wanted to do this video because I wanted to talk about the topic that it's so important about living from your feminine energy. And I feel it's a topic that it's not much discussed or not enough discussed and not much talked about. I think it should be talked about more because it impacts your whole life as a woman, wherever you are in your feminine energy or in survival mode, living from masculine traits. It literally impacts your whole life, which is about your monthly hormonal cycles or menstrual cycles, and how all those different stages that you go through as a woman during every month, it impacts your energy levels, it impacts your mood, it impacts your energy levels. So it's so important to understand. And most of the times what happens is when we talk about this, when we talk about women having these hormonal changes and hormonal cycles, we tend to think about, most women tend to think about, or most people tend to think about having our period. Oh, the days that we are having our period. So we are more tired, or need more rest, or our mood changes, etc. But in reality, no, we're not talking about those days or 4 or 5 days, a week or whatever that a woman is having her period. We're talking about the whole month, because it's not just when those days are having our period. Our hormonal changes, our hormonal cycles last the whole month, and there are different stages. So I'm not going to go into detail on this video on what all the stages are. I'm going to leave a link on this video, on the description of this video. There's a link to an article on the feminineenergy.com website that explains the monthly hormonal cycles in more detail and how it impacts our energy levels and so if you want to know more about specifics, so go and click on that link and read that article, which is very explains it really well. I'm not going to go into details on this video, but I want to, so this video is more to spread the awareness, because I think we all women should be aware of this, because when you are living from your feminine energy, it means listening to your needs. It means being connected to your body, being in your body, not just on your mind, but in your body. So it means listening to your body, listening to your needs, listening to your emotions, listening to how you feel, and honoring your needs, honoring what do you need on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and that changes, from day to day, even sometimes even from hour to hour, that changes. So it's important to get to know yourself and honor those needs. So, and there are different stages. There are times of the month where a woman has more testosterone and we have more energy, so we can do more. There are other times when we are more tired and we need more rest. And sometimes people think, oh, it's when you have your period. It might not be. For example, in my experience for myself, it's the week before I have my period. It's when I really need to sleep more, rest more, etc. So it's not really when I'm having my period, it's the week before. But all women are different, so, and feel different. So actually when I have my period, I don't feel as much tired, but I have some kind of I cannot focus that well, or I cannot do a lot of things, etc. So it's all different. And even, so, and even you might be different, with another woman might be different. But what we all women have in common is that we all have these monthly stages. We all have these monthly cycles, unless you're pregnant, or unless you're going through menopause or after menopause. So, but still, even at those times, you still have hormonal changes And I'm not going to even go into pregnancy because that is a video in itself. But I'm also not going to talk about menopause and perimenopause and after menopause, etc., because that would be a video in itself, and there's lots of hormonal changes, etc. But I'm talking specifically about that period of time when you just your normal life, where you go into your monthly cycles, your monthly changes. So, and everything impacts our monthly cycles. So your lifestyle, if you are a person who lives lots of stress, or if you are a person who lives with more soft and slow life, what you eat, if you eat healthy, if you move your body, if you exercise, all of that impacts your monthly cycles and impacts how you're going to feel, your energy levels, etc., etc. So it's very important to understand our cycles so we give our body what it needs at different stages. So, for example, there might be a stage where you are craving more sugar, or you're craving more protein, or, it's important to know where that is coming from. So it's not about just when you have your period, it's the whole month. Men don't have this, so for obvious reasons, they don't have these changes. They are stable, they don't have these hormonal changes. I'm not saying that men cannot feel tired, or of course they can, we're all human beings. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they don't have these hormonal changes, they don't have these hormonal cycles, so they can have a more balanced level, unless of course there's health issues, but that's a different story. But they can have more balanced energy all month long, which is different from a woman. So what happens very often is, for example, the corporate world, the working world is designed for men, is designed to have rules, is designed to have schedules, is not designed to honor a woman's needs, and is designed for men who have that balance, don't have those monthly changes, and so they can have that consistency all month long. So what happens very often is that a woman living in survival mode, from her masculine energy, from masculine traits, she is going to ignore this, or she's not even aware. Or sometimes she thinks just when she's having her period, but she is not aware or ignores the rest of the month. What's happening, and why do I feel this way? She doesn't listen to her needs, and because she's so focused on hustling, she's so focused on doing, so she's gonna think and feel that I have to be like a man, I have to be consistent, I have to have discipline, I have to follow the rules, I have to always do like a robot. And then what happens is that she's going to ignore. If she feels more tired, if she needs rest, no, she will keep pushing and forcing. And then what happens is she's going to end up exhausted. And she's going to have health issues. And there are lots of health issues associated with living like this. And she's going to feel resentful. She's going to feel frustrated, sometimes even aggressive, and because she's not honoring her true nature, she's not honoring her needs, she just keeps ignoring and just thinking and believing that she needs to be like a man, always working, always doing, blah blah blah, and sometimes only just stopping on weekends or on holidays, and the rest of the week is just doing. But if you feel like this, and if you want to make the transition into embodying your feminine energy and living from your feminine energy, you will have to start listening to your body. You have to start understanding your monthly cycles, what happens on the first week after the period, what happens on the second week, what happens on the third week, what happens on the fourth week. And you also start noticing patterns, of your energy levels, of your mood, or cravings, or, you start to notice patterns. Not they're going to be all the same the whole of your life, but there will you start to learn how you are and understand where, when, and where you're gonna need more rest, and gonna have more energy. So this is living from feminine energy. It's about listening to your body, listening to your needs, and honoring your needs. So if you need to rest, if there's a time you need to rest, just rest. It's as simple as this. It's not, okay, I need to rest, but I'm going to force myself to work. I'm going to force myself. No, that is survival mode. That is because you believe that if you don't are productive, you're not on doing mode, my God, all your world is doomed. That is survival mode. When you are living and in an abundance mindset, feminine abundance, you are going to rest because you are honoring yourself. And if you believe in the law of attraction, the world treats you the way that you treat yourself. So if you put your needs first and you say to the world, I need rest, I'm going to stop, I'm going to rest, you know what? The world will take care of you as well. Because if you keep pushing and forcing, guess what happened? The universe will send you more challenges, more things to do. But if you honor yourself and you choose to live a soft and slow life, because this is a decision you make. It's not the world's going to change to suit you. No, you make this internal decision and this internal choice to live differently, and then the world will adjust. So you have to do it first. You have to do this choice first and this decision. So, if you want to live from a feminine energy, this is so important to do, to learn how your monthly cycles are, what happens, and then honoring your needs. And believe me, I've been there. There was 15 years ago. I lived in London, UK. I was working in Barclays. I was working at the city center, corporate job, blah, blah, blah. And I was ignoring my needs. I was always pushing and forcing, and it was crazy. Yeah, and I had a lot of health issues at the time, and other things that happened. And so after a while, I started having my feminine awakening. I'll completely let go of that craziness and start to embody my feminine energy and living a so slow and soft life, honoring my needs. But I remember, I've been there, I remember how it feels. That is why my mission now with creating the feminine energy is to help women who want to make that transition, want to start living, embodying and living from their feminine energy and having a beautiful and joyful life, and get out of survival mode and start living, having a new normal. That's my mission. That's why I'm doing these videos. That's why I have this channel. It's for that. So I know how it feels, and I know how it feels to ignore your needs and to live a life you don't enjoy. And I know how to make that transition. So, and this is one of the most important things. It's really to understand your monthly cycles, because embodying your feminine energy is not just about, how to dress feminine and how to look feminine, how to do your hair, blah, 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 or the things like healing your inner child or healing your wounds, which is very important. Yes, and raising your standards, having high standards, that is all important. But this is key, ladies. This is key. It's listening to your body, understanding your monthly cycles and honoring them. And also, one thing that is very important is to be surrounded with people who also understand it and also honor it. Because you don't want people pushing you into your masculine. You don't want to live in your feminine energy and having people, ignoring your needs or making you feel bad because you decided to rest instead of working or instead of doing something. And they're going to they're going to make you feel guilty. They're going to call you like lazy, or, you don't want those people around you. Those are people who don't listen to their own needs, so they're never going to honor yours. These people are going to always push you into your masculine, so that's not what you want to do. You want to be surrounded with people who care about you and truly honor your needs as well, because you are honoring them. So you are showing others that they can honor their needs because you are doing that for yourself. So, for example, you want to have a man, a romantic partner, a husband who understands this, who understands a woman's monthly cycles, and who wants to take care of you and wants to help you and make your life easier. Not a man who's going to make you feel bad because you need to rest. You want a man who's going to help you rest. That's what a true partner does. He's going to honor your needs, and he's going to help you, make your life easier in many, many ways. So a lot of men don't know about this or don't understand very well about a woman's monthly cycles. Some do, some don't. And so it's not a surprise, really, because so many women don't understand either, or they just ignore it, or when they think about, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, when they think about monthly cycles, they think about their period, and that's it. And it's not just a period. So it's not a surprise that many men don't have this awareness, because maybe no one ever teach them, or they never looked for information about it, or maybe even they have mothers who were in survival mode, in masculine energy, always doing and pushing, so they don't know about it. So it's important to be with a man who knows about it, who understands, or at least he wants to learn, he wants to understand, because he cares for you. This is very important, and not just a partner, not just your husband, but friends as well, family, etc. People who do this, and you might be thinking, if you are, for example, if you are a mom, especially a single mom, you might be thinking, okay, that's all very beautiful, but how am I gonna honor my needs and rest when I need if I have to take care of my children? That is a very valid question. I've been there, because I've been a single mom too, and what I had to do to start listening to my needs and start honoring them was open up to receive, and that is feminine energy as well. I have to stop thinking that I have to do everything on my own. I want to control everything, which is a masculine energy. And I have to start trusting others, start opening, and start opening to receive help, and start asking for help. So that can be in so many ways. You can ask your spouse for help, or you can ask family, you can ask friends. You can, research companies that provide services, that do deliveries, shopping deliveries, so you don't have to go to the grocery shop yourself, or cleaning services. You hire someone to come clean your house, so you don't have to do it yourself, especially when you are at those times of the month where you feel with less energy and more tired. And sometimes these things are cheaper than we think. Sometimes, sometimes they think they cannot afford it, and sometimes they are much cheaper than we think. And what also happens is, when you start doing this and you start asking for help, you start opening to receive help, the universe will send you help. They will send you help. There will be situations and people and etc. opportunities that will appear out of nothing, because you are opening to receive. So help will come your way when you open up to that, so that as I was saying, it's a lot of attraction. When you start taking care of yourself, honoring your needs, that's what you will attract. You will attract situations and people that will also want to help. So that is key. Whatever, if you are a mom or not, or single or married, or whatever your situation is, you need to open up to receive and open up to ask for help, especially at those times when you're going to be more tired. And having no problem in saying out loud that I am tired, I need to rest. Don't stop pretending that you're not. Stop pretending that, no, I'm fine. And that's what you do when you're in survival mode. No, I'm fine. I don't need help. No, I can do it myself. No. Stop that nonsense. Start saying out loud, I am tired. I don't have much energy today. I need help. I'm not saying this video that we women are tired all month long because of our monthly cycles. That's not what I'm saying. Actually, there's times, I mentioned this before, there are times of the month we actually have so much energy, It's when we're doing the ovulation period, we have more testosterone. Oh my God, it's just, we just keep going like those bunnies with the batteries. We just keep going, we have so much energy. But that's a period of the month. And of course, some women have more energy than others, of course. I'm a generator on the human design. So that means that I have a lot of energy, but I have to balance that energy. I need to know how to, use that energy so I don't drain myself, basically. So I rest, take time to rest, every day, and especially at those times of the month, because I need it, because I need to recharge, and that's how the world works. It's that feminine energy it's balance. It's an energy of finding your balance, finding your core essence, which is balance, basically. So ladies, as I said, the link to know more about your monthly cycles, the link to the article is here on the description of this video. And subscribe this channel if you haven't, because I'll be bringing you more yummy content soon. Bye, have a nice day.